Pastors, your ministry depends on this. First of all, I'm going to the men, the shepherd, who are men. Now, some of us, we ran a lot of courses on our wife at home, which has wrecked their look, wreck the curves, the one you saw then that make you marry the woman. And every day you pretend as if everything is okay. So now your wife puts on dress and look like a village market woman, and you set that as a standard of the look, a good look of a Christian lady, and you forget every day that you minister to ladies who still have their shapes and their body contours in the right place. You are deceiving yourself. You will say, God bless you, Sister Georgina. Sister Georgina, let me bless you. Sister Kate, come over. Let me pray for you. You pour oil on their head and pray for them. And when you get home, you tell your wife, you are a mistake in my life. You are my problem. And you forgot that the same mouth which you use on the altar, on people's life that bring testimony, is the same mouth you have when you are at home. And when you use the same mouth on your wife, then you are killing that woman. And because you see different kind of ladies which you minister to every day, both in the church and outside the church, and you compare them to the look of your wife now, and you thought to yourself, she's not even pretty anymore, and now she's making a lot of mistakes, and you now begin to think of divorce. I want to tell you, Pastor, divorce will destroy your calling. You kill all the rock of ages which the Lord has endowed your wife with your mouth. You lay curse on her at every little thing, and now you lay hand on other women which you pray for in the church, in crusade ground, in revival, in seminar, and every other places where you go. And those one, all their rock of ages, the shapes are still in place, and now you feel like shopping. You are destroying yourself. I was in a country I won't mention, where the ladies there, they called me and said, let us have, and most of those ladies are ministers. They are ministers of God, and some of them are workers in the church. And they said, Pastor, we would like to have a meeting with you. And I was wondering what they want to say. They said, Pastor, are you aware that most of men that come from your country, they always have second marriage here? They will tell the lady they are going to get married to that have wife back home, but I'm tired of marrying her. I said, I don't know anything like that is happening. They say, well, it's happening. And they asked me, they said, why? And I was quiet for a while, trying to find out what happened. Then I told them, I said, many of those pastors that do that, they are so religious that their wife will dress very shabby, and and they use that as a kind of the look a good lady should have, a good lady who is serving the Lord should have. And whereas they are hiring ladies who look sophisticated. I said, that is what I thought is happening. And they were quiet too. And that's how we end the meeting. You can see that, shepherd, you may decide to hide, but you cannot hide away from your shadow. Some of the areas where some of the shepherd miss it is that some of our wives are not called by God. But anyway, you send them to demons. You send them to sensitive areas where you know they are not called. And because they believe also that the two shall become one, but they forgot that the anointing that God used to call the man is not on the wife. It's not. That is not how anointing come. And probably you have pissed off your wife several times and she's not even interested in you. And now there are a lot of departments in the church which is open, and you made her to head those sensitive departments where demons are operating. And before you know it, she'll be attacked. I've heard about many pastors who their wives are very sick to the point of death. I've heard about pastors who their wives have become, they have become like a vegetable. And also, I've heard about pastors who their wife has to be locked in their house because they have been obsessed with demon, and then they now have psychiatric problems. Pastors, when last do you pray with your wife? When last do you have agreement with your wife? You are so busy that you cannot even look at her eyes. You can't even look at her face. You are so busy. You are so busy that you forgot your marriage. You forgot the wife of your youth. And this is killing many ministries. And this will destroy many anointed. No amount of anointing you have, as far as there's no unity in your marriage, you have nothing. This is for the shepherd, the man.